Good day. I'm Kim F. Pactol and I'm here to talk about the case of Eduardo M. Cuangco Jr., the petitioner, versus Republic of the Philippines, the respondent, GR number 180705, dated November 27, 2012. This case talks about the appealed cases that stemmed from certain issuances of the Sandigan Bayan in its civil case number 0033. Now, for the facts of the case, in 1971, Republic Act 6260 was enacted, creating the Coconut Investment Company, or CIC, to administer the Coconut Investment Fund. Through the years, a part of the coconut levy funds went directly or indirectly to finance various projects and or was converted into various assets or investments. And per Coangco's own admission, PCA paid, out of the CCSF, the entire acquisition price for the 72.2% option shares. And as of June 30, 1975, the list of FUB or UCPB stockholders included Coangco with 14,440 shares and PCA with 129,955 shares. It would appear later that, pursuant to the stipulation on maintaining Coangco's equity position in the bank, PCA would cede to him 10% of its subscriptions to A, the authorized but unissued shares of FUB, and B, the increase in FUB's capital stock. Now, for the issue of the case, is the acquisition of the so-called Coangco Jr. not supported by valuable consideration and, therefore, null and void? The court ruled that defendant Eduardo M. Coangco Jr., taking undue advantage of his association, influence, connection, and acting in unlawful concert with defendants Ferdinand E. Marcos and Imelda Marcos, unjustly enriched themselves at the expense of plaintiff and the Filipino people. The petition was denied and the costs against petitioner Coangco Jr. That's the end of my case presentation. Thank you everyone and keep safe.